Hi everyone. I hope y'all are ready for your next tutorial on how to make these little baskets for these scrubbies that we did on my last video. So this won't take long, but we're going to make it out of this blue yarn, and it's by Sugar and Cream. And you're going to need your scissors, a crochet hook, which I'm using an H for this tutorial, and your tapestry needle. You also might need a tape measure because I will be measuring something. Okay, let's get started. First of all, let's go ahead and make our magic loop. I'm going to put the first video on how I made the original scrubbies in the description box below, so you can refer back to that. And we're going to be using the same stitches as in the scrubbies, and that's single crochet and half double crochet. So let's make a magic loop. You wrap it around the two fingers, go into the back, and just twist it. Get your working yarn as it falls on the floor, and make a single crochet, chain up one, and we're going to do 12 half double crochets within this circle. So we wrap the yarn, put it through the circle, wrap it again, bring it up. You're going to have 3 loops on your hook. Just wrap the yarn again and pull through all 3. That's wrap the yarn, put it through the circle, bring it through 3 loops. It's 2. Wrap the yarn, put it in the circle, wrap it again, bring it up, wrap it, and bring it through. And you're going to do that for 12 stitches. Once this loop gets a little bit too big to work with, just pull your end piece, not the working yarn, but the end piece a little bit, and it'll close it up. So let's go ahead and finish making 12 half double crochets. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Notice I'm holding this down here, and that's just for an extra hold so it doesn't go all cattywampus on you. Oh, I forgot my loop. See how many that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. 10. 11 and 12. See how it's like a C? All we do, I don't want to lose this, so you can pull it out a little bit so you don't lose that. This one dark. pull your first yarn, pull it kind of tight, and then do a slip stitch into that first little chain there. See where I'm going? Right in there. And pull it through. Now you can finish tightening up the bottom. Just pull it as tight as you can. Okay. Row 2 is chain 2. And we're going to do 2 double crochets in each chain around. Each one of these. And you start with the next loop, wrap the yarn, pull it through, wrap the yarn, pull it through all 3, wrap the yarn, go into the same stitch, that's 2 in 1 stitch. Okay, let's go to the next one, the next stitch. And now your next one. And you're not doing any chain ones or anything else during this round.
At this point, go ahead and make your 2 half double crochets in each stitch around, and I will meet you at the beginning.
Through the camera. And these are your first 2 stitches right here that you chained up. So we're just going to put our hook in that top chain. Yarn over and pull through for a slip. Now you have a circle. Okay. Now, next one, next row, row 3, is chain up 2. So we chained up 2. Now we're going to go 2 half double crochets in the next stitch. And we're going to do 1 half double crochet in the next stitch. Yarn over 2 half double crochets in the next stitch. Yarn over 1 in the next stitch. And we're going to follow that same pattern all the way around until we get to here. I'll do one more set and then I'll meet you back there. So we have 2 in this one. Yarn over and 1 in here. See how it's going. There's 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1. So the next one you'll start is the 2 here. 2, 1, 2, 1. And I'll meet you back here when you're through. Okay, here we are, almost back to the beginning. I've got one more stitch to do. And we're going to join it in the top of the second chain up. 2 chains up. And that's just a slip stitch. Okay, So that is your base right there. Let's go ahead and take the time to measure this across. We've got 3.5, almost 4. About 3 3/4 inches, or 9.5 centimeters. And that's perfect. That's what we want. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to chain up 2. And this is where you're going to learn a new stitch. We're going to do half double crochets in this row, front loop only. See these loops? This is your back and this is your front. Okay, the one closest to you is the front. So we're going to do that all the way around. 1 half double crochet in each of the front loops only. Can you see that? I promise I'm usually not this uncoordinated. You wrap it and you put it in this front loop only right here. Let me do one more and I'll show you on top what it looks like. You see how it's making that ridge? That's how it's going to stand up, like that. Okay, continue this all the way around, front loops only, and the front loop is the loop that's closest to you. Continue it all the way around. You're doing your half double crochets, and I'll meet you back at the beginning. Be right back. Okay, we're back at the beginning, and I've got one front post half double crochet to go, and I'm going to join it in the top of this second chain up. Here's 1 and here's 2. Just stick your hook in there, wrap the yarn, and bring it through both loops. And now chain 1, and this is where we're going to do single crochets all the way around for about 5 or 6 rows. And you go in both loops. Single crochet is into both loops, pull up a loop and go through both. You're only going to have 2 on your hook at any given time. Put your hook into that top, pull it through, 2 loops on your hook, wrap the yarn and pull through both. Wrap the yarn and pull through both. Put it in there, wrap it, pull it through, pull through both. See how simple this is? It's really easy. Okay, I think you got the hang of it. Hope you do. If not, pause it, kind of rewind it a little bit, and go back and look at the first couple stitches again. That is the joy of working with videos, that you can pause rewind, and go back. Gotta love it. Okay, I'll meet you back at the beginning. Okay, how y'all doing? I'm here on my last stitch, and I'm going to join in that first one. Put your hook in there and slip stitch. This is a good time to show you. It doesn't look like it's curling up, does it? And that's because I don't have that many stitches on there. So once you go through round after round after round, then it starts building up like this. You're going to have to trust me on this one. Okay. Okay, right here I'd like to give you a tip. This is where we joined our stitch. And we're going to chain up one. It is hard for anyone just starting out to actually find that first stitch when you're coming all the way around. So this is what you can do. You can take one of these stitch markers and put it right there, anywhere in that stitch, and close it up, and that way there you'll know right where your stitch ends and where you should slip knot. If you don't have these, don't worry about it. Just take another piece of thread or yarn of a different color, stick your hook in there, pull it through, and just let it lay there, and you're going to know where you started. Just a good tip. Okay, we did our chain up one, so we're going to continue with our single crochet rounds all the way around. And I'll meet you back at the beginning. Okay, I'm almost at the beginning. Just have a few more to do. And you can tell this is where I put the little yellow marker, stitch marker. I'm going to go in that, and I'm going to slip stitch in the next one, chain up, and you're ready to do another round of single crochets all the way around. Continue in this same pattern. When you get to the end, you crochet, you chain one, go all the way around, slip stitch, chain one, go all the way around, and you continue doing that until it gets to the length that you want it. You could do it 3 inches. This one will take that's nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. You could have 4, you probably 5 in there. Fits nicely. And this is, let's measure it. On the bottom ridge. And that is about 2 inches. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 rows. So let's see how many we have here. We have 1, 2, 3. So go ahead and do 3 more rows, and I'll check back with you and see how tall it is, and I'll just check on you. Meet you after about 2 inches. Okay, how y'all doing? Thought I'd check and see if you were doing it okay, or if you were struggling along. I have a few more stitches to do and I'm almost through. And you're going to notice it's still a little wobbly, isn't it? So we're going to fix that in the next round. So I'll meet you at the beginning. Just wanted to check in on you, see how you were doing. Be right back. Okay, I just finished my last row and did my slip stitch and took out my marker, stitch marker. Now we are going, I hope it looks like this, and if it doesn't, don't worry about it, because crochet is one of the most forgiving techniques for knitting or sewing, or knitting or crocheting. It's by far the easiest and forgiving. Okay, we're back at the beginning. This is our last row, and we're going to chain up one, just like all the other ones, but this time down, inside out here. Okay. Okay. Down here, we did the front loop only. That was the stitch closest to you. On this round, we're going to do the back loop only, and that's this one. Here's the front loop, and here's the back loop. So we're going to single crochet into that 4 stitches. One, two, three, 4, and now we're going to slip the next stitch. How we do that is we put the hook inside the back loop only, draw up the loop, wrap it around, pull it through both stitches, and continue on with 4 single crochets. And the next one, you're going to slip it. You're going to put your hook into the back loop, wrap your yarn, and pull through both loops. And continue doing your single crochets. And this is the pattern. 4 single crochets, slip the next. 1, 2, 3, 4, slip the next, and what this is doing is it's just tightening it up a little bit so it's not wobbly, and it gives you a little bit of a ridge design at the top. So I slip that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, slip the stitch, and anywhere on top here you can insert your hook and slip the next stitch. And there you have it. Looks like a little bowl, doesn't it? And let's put all of these in here and see how they look. Not bad. See how it just kind of puts a little lip and a little decorative edge around it. And that's how you make a scrubby holder. And that's all there is to it. I hope you enjoyed that, but I thought I'd give you a little bonus and take the one that we were working on and show you how to make handles if that's what